Hey everybody, welcome back. So glad you're here with me today. Today I have for you another installment in my mental health series. I'll start off by saying that I am not a professional. I'm not a medical professional. I don't have any credentials. Everything I talk about is from life experience, and if you need help, please seek out the proper channels. Like, talk to your parents, talk to your best friend, talk to a sibling, and you could go to the doctor and get the help you need. By now, most of you know, unless you're new, I have bipolar 1 disorder with schizoaffective disorder. And the whole point of this video was to talk about how fall and seasons and the changing of them affects our mental health. I figured out early, like maybe the first 2 or 3 years of my life with mental health disorder, is that in the fall I get thrown off. Like, sometimes, like in the past, bad things have happened and it's unexplainable. Like, it just comes over you like you wouldn't expect, and it's not you, if that makes any sense. And through the years, I've found that fall is my worst time. And when I was younger, there wasn't much known. My therapist at the time said, it's not really known. There's no definitive answer. They say maybe it's something like with the alignment of the stars kind of thing, that when seasons change, bipolar people tend to have it rougher. And I was curious if, now that I'm older, if there was any research or anything else instead of like this unexplained theory. And what I found is, I will link like 2 articles I found down below. They say it could be because of the weather and how it affects your sleep cycle and sunlight. Kind of like seasonal affective disorder, SAD. And that makes total sense to me. And the article said that in fall, winter, you become more depressed, and that in spring, summer, you are more likely to have more episodes of mania and hypomania, which explained a lot to me, because this summer I experienced like more cases of mania than I have in like my whole life, I think. But now that it's fall, I had to watch out, because I've learned to watch out for when it comes, so I could talk to my doctor. And I found a regimen that's good for me. Before a week before the season changes, I go off my lorazepam and take Xanax, and then after a week I go back on the lorazepam, and that's kind of like a jump start. Now, that might not be for everybody. Like, you need to talk to your doctor if you are experiencing these cycles and how they work. You work with them to find out what works for you. There's been suggestions of light therapy, like I've heard of it for SAD, and there's also, like, you ask your doctor about your medications, if you tweak anything, if that will help you. That's all I can think of. is how it just throws you off balance. And I wanted to see if other people felt that way about when seasons change. Now, it's also good, not, sometimes I hate planning, but if you just mark down like days or notice like during a whole month, like you felt certain ways, that you could kind of track long term how you feel and how you're reacting to changes in your environment, because it's an environmental change and could throw you off definitely because of the sleep cycles and cause major problems there, and you just want to make sure you're taking care of yourself. That's kind of why I'm making this, because I'm going through a tough time right now, and I just want people to be aware that it's normal to go through these changes and feelings, and it's just a roller coaster. Like, one of my favorite Jason Mraz song is So Unusual, and the one lyric is says her going on her bipolar roller coaster ride, and that's exactly what I am. Jason Mraz, check him out. It's a really old, it's an oldie. I haven't listened to his new stuff yet. Okay, I'm getting off track. Anyway, it's normal for changes, and if you need someone to talk to, seek it. Take care of yourself and take note, like literally take notes that what you're thinking, what you're feeling, why you're feeling, the who, what, when, everything, and you'll be able to track it. So I hope this was helpful. I hope it wasn't too rambly. I'll leave some information down below, and I hope you have a good one. See you in the next one. Bye.